All right, what's going on, Warrior Circle? I'm gonna break down social media marketing on all the major platforms, how to grow your brand and bring clients and agents to you. Because that is all we want. It's way easier to have a big brand and be attracting versus reaching out to people. And this is my favorite strategy. It takes the longest, but with this, it's really a few shortcuts for you. It's gonna expedite the whole process. So this is real estate marketing on social media, how to be a magnet in your industry. And again, you guys are new to I am. Our group is growing so quickly. As a quick recap, I've reached millions of people in the past year or so. The house sold on a 1 hour for 20K over asking price because of social media before a crazy seller's market. I saw another house for 150K over asking price within 2 days, 15 plus offers, 100 plus people. Our team's now in 17 states, 3 countries. I'm a published author. Also got a marketing course as well. You see here, this is just my Facebook alone, reaching around 300,000 people a month. And I probably should ask EXP, Natalia, like you were saying, about my posts, my content, because I reach a lot of people and there are a lot of haters out there. And the best thing for me, though, is me managing up financial freedom in less than 1 year alone because of EXP. This month, we're making over 5 figures in passive income thanks to this company. And that is pretty mind-blowing to me to this day, especially it only took us 9 months to do that. And you can too. Now, it's not to brag, it's to impress you, but to say to you and impress upon you that you all can do anything for your mind to. Well, I'm going to teach you today even quicker than I did. Before I was homeless off and on until I was 18 years old. I had no direction. I had a teacher tell me I was 6 years old that I pushed a cart for a living. I was 6. So for me to turn my life around and do what I'm doing now is unheard of for you guys. I believe in you more than you know. I invested thousands of hours into marketing, psychology, and business, well over 6 figures in my education, and I had a full ride in college. So I got paid to go to school with a 4.0 GPA. So this 6 figures education was not from college. This is actually from me buying courses and mentors and books and stuff. Now, without further ado, let's break down the social media for you. There are 3 main categories for this. It's all about having a solution, having strategies, and getting customers. Marketing to me is the lifeline of your business. There's an analogy I love to say to people. It's like being in the desert. If you have the best oasis in the whole entire world, but no one knows about it, then it's kind of useless. Which is why marketing and branding is so powerful. I have a huge billboard and sign saying oasis, oasis, oasis. I can bring people to me. It doesn't matter if I have the best product or the best agent or the best anything in the world, and no one knows about it. So marketing is the biggest thing. And again, I think you're one post or one ad even away from a whole new life. And this is how you kind of get there even faster. So what is your marketing strategy? So before we get started on this, guys, type in yes or no, or even speak out loud. Do you guys have a marketing strategy yet in place? Awesome, awesome. I see a lot of yeses, a couple of no's. You guys are already taking off. This is why the Royal Circle is so powerful. You guys know what you're doing. There's some more insights for you though. So what's your marketing strategy? For us, I like to have a big plan. That way we know what we're doing. You see in marketing, having KPIs is super, super imperative. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going, what to focus on in the first place. So here's one strategy. I use my social media calendar. This is back when I had my marketing agency still. I ran for 5 years. So you can see Monday through Sunday, I'm almost already doing something. This is a generic one you can use for yourself. Motivation on Monday, results we're getting. On Tuesday, it's lifestyle behind the scenes. And this calendar is inside of the Royal Circle group. And a lot of my other stuff I made for my past marketing clients are there for you too. On Wednesday, I do a live video On Thursday is my business tips and advice, kind of the authority post behind it. On Fridays, product pitches and so forth. Saturdays, updates and freebies. And then on Sundays, planning for the rest of the week, which is batch creation for me. So for like an Italian instance, if you want to get your feedback from the compliance department, I would do batch creation and then send them all your stuff for the week. That way you can post stuff during the time. And the reason why I have this system in place, you can see our next point. Day one now for our real estate business is $1 Million Monday. This is one showcase that we know real estate and we're in luxury homes. And also a lot of agents don't know that they're not all properties. So having this kind of strategy is super attractive for agents and for buyers and sellers. On top of that, us doing $1 Million Monday gives us an opportunity to network with these high-level realtors and have them join our team. If we help them enough, they might like us and join our team from this point. One strategy. Day two is Throwaway Tuesday. I say this is like motivational posts. Pretty much saying like, you be the next billionaire in your family. Like that is super inspiring to hear, but it's also like a throwaway post. There's no true value to that. And this is mostly for engagement. Having more people like and engage with your content is super, super powerful. So you see my page, I actually post twice a day now. So normally one of my posts will be a throwaway post to boost my engagement. And my next post, it would be what it might be, maybe probably value. Day three, Value Wednesday. This would be talking about how to get more clients or how to get more brand or how to find off-market properties. I'm going to be giving them value to showcase what I'm doing for them. And the biggest person who wins offers most value. Because in our society and in life, we are paid an equal proportion to the value we give to the world at large. So I'm always trying to give value as much as possible. On Thursday is Testimonial Thursday. This is from you guys. By the way, if you can help us out, give us me and Melanie and send us a 30-second video of what you think of the Royal Circle so far, or you want to post. It is super, super powerful for all of us to do together. We can all grow moving forward. And testimonials is super powerful for you as well, because people can see what you're doing behind the scenes as well. So this is super, super imperative. On Friday, it's my offer day. This is I pitch by EXP normally, because you guys know I just now transitioned from doing real estate and team building to just doing team building. So offer Friday is me pitching about our company and about our Royal Circle and so forth. On the sixth day, this Saturday, is a live video or a bonus for this extra content. It could be me showing houses to a client. It could be me talking to other agents or doing a speech or a presentation or so forth. And the last one is testimonial, is new teammates. So every single week you can see on our page, we're adding new agents to our group that are post there. So people can see how fast we're growing. Does all this make sense so far? Good deal. And the reason why as well I have this strategy for both of these is how I set up. It's because it's gonna pretty much hype up the whole week to make them ready for my pitch on Friday. Because it's like Gary Vaynerchuk said, if you just do right hooks all the time, no one's gonna buy from you or work with you or become your client or become your agent because you're pitching too much. I'm bad about this myself. I should follow this strategy more because I pitch almost every single day. I should be talking about value only and pitching one super hard after jab, 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 right hook. The same thing for this. Monday is get testimonials to see my engagement up. This is some of real person what's actually going on, how hard I'm working. My live videos is have more rapport with the people I'm talking to and have them look at what I'm doing and actually see me as a person. And then on Thursdays, business tips, advice, and authority posts, because the next day afterwards, I'm pitching them on EXP or the Royal Circle. And by doing this, I'm having it all set up in a way that they'll happy to see the pitch, kind of giving them so much value all week long. Then on Saturday, this updates and freebies, this you know what's going on. And then my batch creation, which is also just me talking about our new team members joining us, which is also another soft pitch. So for you guys, I would definitely follow the strategy for yourself. Maybe you can do something different on each day, but this is a good rule of thumb to follow. Our next one we break down is Facebook. This is my biggest platform I use currently, past 10 years now almost, because there's almost 2.8 billion users on Facebook. It is the most used platform out there. So for me, I want to find my clients and agents where they're at. This is good for close relationships, long form content. You know me, I love talking. So my content on video and on text is super, super long. It's good for groups and mutual friends. Also amazing for advertisement. It has a medium lifespan. So this post here, your post can live for a few days before it disappears. And then you can also bring it back up to the top of the timeline by re-engaging with that said content. So the self-life for it is pretty big. You also can make pages, and a lot of people here are older. So you can see more people who have more income who can buy better houses from you. Or you can find people who are more experienced agents on here as well to join your team. Those are 2 strategies using Facebook. Our next one is going to be breaking down our groups and how to actually use our groups to our advantages. So I've been sharing this to you guys probably the past 2 weeks now because it's so powerful. So you go to Facebook, I can come to these groups, and if I just say I'm a brand new agent and also brand new to having no one follow my account, and I have 5,000, let's say I have nobody looking at me yet, I can come over here and type in Austin, Texas, real estate. And then I will go down to groups. And now I can see every single group in my area that I can join. This is Austin, Texas Home for Sale. There's groups like New to Austin, Texas, which is not real estate specific. And you should be joining both. Join real estate groups, but also join groups that in your city. So Audrey, being vegan, she was like, Huddle, oh, you live in Huddle right now. What city you live in again, Audrey?
El Paso.
El Paso. El Paso vegans could be your thing. So you look up groups like that to find every single group you have in different areas. Or Dallas runners. Some ideas. When I come down here, I can look at the people already in this group. And by doing this, I can see the moderators, he's a realtor. I can see my people, my friends already in this group, and the people who are mutual friends with me. So I can add 5 to 20 people every hour before I get flagged. So I can come down here and find agents, and add to my friend list. And this way I can grow my network by 5, 10, 20 people every single hour, all day, that much. This is a great strategy to find more people. And like Manny said, join groups, New Moms in Austin is a great group to join. So find other groups outside of just agents is good for you to build your brand, get more connections. I can also say for Austin, Texas. I bet you probably a group of runners, maybe.
I'll just jump in while you're pulling that up. Depending on who you want to work with, think about what kind of group they would hang out in. So if you want to work with investors, go to investor groups. Like if you want to work with sellers, parenting groups, because again, theoretically, they'll be selling their house. If you want to do just agent attraction, join other groups where agents are. So, or I mean, even you can think like if you used to be a lawyer and you think that you know how to speak to a lawyer, then join lawyer groups. It doesn't have to be specifically like moving to Austin, Texas, because a lot of other agents are in those groups thinking, oh, if someone's moving to Austin, Texas, they need to buy a house. Think more creatively. Like what I said with the moms group, there is no competition. There's like 2 agents in the group out of 18,000. Whereas like moving to Austin, it's like 90% agents.
Yep, exactly. So it's like Austin wedding, probably not a lot of agents in this group. And now they're looking away to upgrade a new house. So that's one strategy. Find groups that are good for you. Quick question from Brian.
Sorry, 1 second. This is for agent attraction or is it for posting?
Both. This is for both.
But how am I gonna, do I need to find the agents that's inside that group?
Yeah, so in this example, this is for this home buyers and sellers, Austin weddings. Obviously, there's not realtors in this group. And add people to my friend list who are just home buyers that can network with them later on and hopefully become the agent. But I can also go to Austin, Texas real estate homes for sale, and these are all agents in this group. So for the most part, so I can add people here and then find new connections this way who are going to be for agents. So agent or home inspector, agent, broker, agent. So I can find other agents to talk to in these groups. And I would be adding 5 to 20 an hour or a day to my friend list on these lists. I also would join at least 5 new groups every single day that are both for real estate, but also for this Austin weddings or vegans in El Paso or so forth. That way I have all my things based down. And so first question is from Briar. Where would you go to find out all the needed contracts again? So you will find all your contracts inside of transaction desk, which is zip forms. You go to zip forms, it will have all that for you there and find all you need in one spot. Also, when you upload deals into SkySlope, it will tell you what you need to have so you can find the names for it too. There's the question for you, Briar.
Yeah, it did. Thank you, Jordan.
Yep, of course. And then for Audrey, when posting these niche groups, should we engage instead of pitch? Yes. So for niche groups, for almost any kind of group, if you pitch on the discussion board, you probably get flagged and kicked off the group. So what I like to do is see what they're talking about on this section, and then I'll answer questions for them, depending on the houses they're looking at, and answer questions. By doing that, they now know I can trust me because I'm helping them out without asking for anything back in return. Or like Mary is saying, what I like to do too is I want to add people who are mutually friends in common, who are not either agents or not agents, either or, to my friend list. And now my posting strategy we talked about, I'm going to build rapport with them all week long and pitch them indirectly on my wall. So they're still getting pitched by me. And then eventually, I'm also going to like and talk to their comments. So I'm going to add, let's say I come down here and I'm friends with Thomas. I'm going to go to Thomas's wall and like and talk about his post that he has going on, because by doing that, we're now becoming friends indirectly. And it's his birthday, so I'm also sending a video message saying happy birthday to him. But I come down here and see what he's looking at. Say, oh, this is a great post. Thanks for sharing. You know, something like that. That way I'm building rapport with this person all the time. And I do it a couple enough times, eventually they will return the favor to my post as well. And my post, like I said before, is designed to make them like, know, and trust me, and also to pitch them on EXP to some degree or showcase why I'm a valuable person. So this is what I'm talking about in my post all the time. So by doing that, it gets us to be on the same friends list, because now they know, see me all the time, they know me. And once they message me and like my stuff enough, I'm gonna actually go and message them directly and say, hey, thank you so much for the engagement and support on my page. How can I help you out? Well, let's grab coffee. Let's do a Zoom call and this network. And by doing that, I'm able to make new connections super quickly in a relative amount of time, and also get more agents and home buyers and sellers to want to use me as my client. That makes sense, everybody? Type yes if that makes sense to you guys. I'll home you with more detail on that. Awesome. So groups are super powerful. Also, on that group thought process, if you are wanting to do real estate, I'm gonna do two examples for you, one for real estate and one for agent attraction. I'm gonna go to groups as maybe the Facebook marketplace. And I'm gonna go and find listings that are on our company, EXP. This is an easy way to get a lot of free leads coming to you all the time. I'm gonna look up agent, and I can see all the agents who have different properties. I know Victor has like 7 properties himself. So I'm like, hey, Victor, do you mind if I market your properties for you? We're like, yeah, sure thing. Like, I'm not gonna say no to free marketing. Who do that? So I come over here and I can literally copy and paste what he already has, save this picture to my computer, go to Facebook Marketplace, create a new listing, homes for sale or rent, and then upload the picture to it, properties for sale, property type, bedrooms, bathrooms, price.
And I'm sorry, Jordan, where did you say to go under to get the listings? Is it under EXP?
So yes, use the KV core.
Okay.
Go to your dashboard on the side. This is my listings. Go to company's listings. Company's listing, I can see every single property that EXP has in my direct MOS. So I know exactly all the properties in my direct area. This is Georgetown. I can literally do it by name. Instead of asking 5 agents for the property, I can ask 1 agent and get 6 properties. It's all about leverage. I'm gonna ask Victor to market his properties for him for free, of course. And by doing that, I can get a lot of clients coming to me for free. Save his picture, save the copy, and literally on top of this, I'll type in type in this, type in the property address, laundry type, parking type, listening, the whole 9 yards. I'll add a picture if I have to show you the whole process real quickly though. Julie, a sprint winner, I think she's on this call right now. So congrats again to you, Julie, for winning the sprint. I'm not posting this really, so don't be alarmed if you're watching this. And by doing this, I hit next, and then it's gonna ask me what groups that I want to post to. I can post and syndicate this to 20 groups in one button. So right now, with these 4 groups alone, or 3, I just reached over 200,000 people and click of a button. I just leverage paper groups to work for me and reach hundreds of thousands of people and click of a button. So I can find big groups that have 130,000 people and so forth and sell my listings into these groups. And right here, I have probably over 1 million people that I just reached with 20 groups. And I can do this to all groups I have. I can reach as much as I want to and have people coming to me. When they see this house, they'll ask me questions. Now, another pro and royal tip for you guys is when I'm doing this, there's 2 strategies. You can post just the picture, But you also can come down here, like, want more options? No worries. Check out this list for free of all of the best homes near you. More up to date than Zillow. And then I'm gonna come back to my KV core. And I'm going to go to my website, copy and paste my website here, and go back to my Facebook account and add it there. So now, even if that house they have currently isn't what they're looking for, they can still go to my website and find more properties. And by doing that, my KV Core will add them to my CRM for me, and they also talk to them for me in the back office. So I'm growing my database organically by leveraging groups. All that sounds like a good plan for you guys? You also can go down
Sounds
to,
good.
glad to hear it, Naya. Then come down here, we have to do squeeze pages and also landing pages, and they be exactly the same thing. I can use that property and make a landing page for that property too, and show those into places as well as my own Facebook wall. And by doing that, I have more options and find more clients and have them go into a funnel to come to me. This is one powerful free way to get a lot more clients. Well, on that note, I might as well show you another strategy you can do too. It's kind of through social media. It's going to do the same property, same strategy. And I go down to more actions and hit post to Craigslist, Facebook, Twitter, QR codes, the whole 9 yards. It has everything I need in one spot. Now for Craigslist, this is free for us, because we're agents. And right now, talking to you guys, and it's all working for me in the back office without me doing anything. I can post to 5, 10, 20 listings in 5 minutes versus spending 5, 10 minutes a post a property to post on Craigslist. And now it's done. You can see here, it posted up there for me. It has the picture, it has my name and my number, EXP, the whole 9 yards. Now, when you're posting listings, you also have to make sure you say listed by. So this Victor, for my Craigslist, I say listed by, this will be sourced by Patty Armstrong, and then listed by Victor. And that way they have both sides of the coin, and I'm not just sharing listings. And then over here, you can go down to edit post, and the same thing in the bottom, we say listed by Victor. That way, I'm gonna hit save, and before I know it, I'm back on the same page. It took me 1 second to do that, and now I have all my things in a row. So this is an easy way to get clients coming to you all the time for free. I've sold houses months ago that I still get leads for because I posted to Craigslist and to Facebook Marketplace with this strategy. So it's a really easy way to get a lot more clients. So that is Facebook and how that works for groups and also for organic. You also can go to groups for agents. For agent attraction is going here. Let's say Realtor prep. It's probably a class, probably a group. Realtor prep groups. Go down to groups again, and there's probably groups in here that are free stuff for realtors. I can go in that group and make more connections and make more friends and so forth. Realtor professionals, marketplace, helping realtors, realtors helping realtors. This is a pretty small group, but this is a good example. So all groups like this are way bigger. And every single day, the people in him asking questions on how to do Facebook ads or how to find new clients or what are the questions to X, Y, and Z. And by doing that, I can come to these groups and answer the question for them, answer a question or post a video that I've made already, answering that question. And by doing that, I can get more value to people and they'll add me to their friend list. So easy way to get more clients. When we first started off, our team grew all because of that. But us just going to these groups and making connections. And then the third tip for you guys is make your own group. This person right here is a EXP agent. She made this group to attract other agents to her team. So all you can do for moving to El Paso, moving to Dallas groups, it'd be easier to get more people to come to your group and you can pitch them directly because that's your group. So there's a few strategies for groups and how that works. Now, next one is Instagram. I love Instagram. I don't use it enough, but I think it's super, super powerful. Now, there's almost 1 billion users. All right, thanks, Naya. Have a good day. There's almost 1 billion users on Instagram, so super powerful. Now, I like Instagram because it is unlimited follower count. On Facebook, I can only have 5,000 friends connected to me. On Instagram, I can have a billion people follow me and vice versa, and it doesn't matter. It has high viability, so you can go viral super quickly, especially now with Reels. Reels are taking off. You can have a brand new account, post a Reel, and reach 100,000 people and click of a button. Easier access to find more people. It has a younger generation, so a lot of agents are on there, and a lot of first-time home buyers will be there too. It has a short lifespan, so when you post something, it's probably only going to be there for a day or a few hours before it's gone. That's the one downfall that I don't like by Instagram. It also has a set of metrics so you can kind of track what's going on. It's brand friendly and shorthand content. So shorts and reels are 10, 15, 30 seconds long or a minute long if you are on top of iPhones. See you, Karina. And oh, it's good to know. So Audrey actually said the lifespan for reels are 2 weeks. So even more important why reels are so important to make. And then our next point is hashtags on Instagram and how to use that to your advantage. There's 2 ways to do this. So when you use Instagram, you can post hashtags to your post. I'll do 5 to 10 on every post you make. And by doing that, people who don't already know you will find your accounts because you're reaching out to new hashtags and going out there. But this way I can see my friend list, what's going on here, and talk to them. I can come to these people's pages and say, not this guy. So I come down to people's pages who are like her. She's a rockstar agent with like 20,000 followers, but her comments are probably for people who are other agents or even Austin Board of Realtors. Come over here and add people to my friend list. Now I'm making new connections with agents from the get-go because now they're my target audience or entrepreneurs or so forth. I come in here and find groups. Chris Crone is a big entrepreneur. Come over here and for real estate, and all the people here are maybe asking questions or talking about anything they want to. And by doing that, I can just like and comment on their stuff too and make more connections that way. I also can just go through the page and see if they are an agent. The guy's in Texas. He probably does real estate. If you follow Chris Cohn, I can follow him. He'll probably follow me back. Another strategy is go to Realtor as a hashtag. So you're going to type in Realtor. And then I can go to top realtors. Now I'm find every single top realtor on top of Instagram and come in here and make connections to people. I can comment on the posts, say great video, great video. I can come to his page. I can like the first 1 to 5 things he has on his page, add more value, support to him, and even follow him. And by doing that, he'll return the favor and do what I did for him to me, see my content. So it's an easy way for us to get a lot of people to see what we're doing and also get more ideas for content creation. On your phone, it's easier to do Instagram. So I would do this on your phone. I think the Harry said, yep, you can do Instagram on your laptop. You can message and post now though too. So it's super, super powerful. But for half,
easier.
Yep, way easier on your phone. So I would use the phone for all this. Now also I can say, like, let's say new to Austin, new to ATX, hashtag, this one's pretty small, but 287 posts in this group. I can like and engage with people on this one and make more connections who are in Austin, Texas, who are my target audience for home buyers and sellers. I can also type in just ATX. I bet you there's way more opportunities there. And also follow agents as well, brand themselves as ATX. ATX Living. So ATX Living, 124,000 posts. To come in here and find all these people and just do the same strategy. I can like the content, I can comment on the stuff, engage in the stuff, and so forth. And by doing that, they will see my name enough and know I can trust me. And then I can come to the guy's page. This is an app, so maybe not this person. This person right here, go to his page, same step strategy, like this first 5 or so comments and pictures he has, add some value, and add my friend list. And by doing that, I can attract a lot of people to my page super fast through Instagram. And then on this point, this is YouTube. I love YouTube as well. To me, this is my favorite platform. It takes the longest, but it is my favorite. I like making content. There's 2.3 billion users on YouTube. There's probably over 1 billion hours watched every day on YouTube. That's more than Netflix, Facebook videos combined. So there's more content being watched on YouTube than Netflix and Facebook videos every single day, which is insane. Cool thing about YouTube as well is all generations. So there's no real age group. Anyone uses it. It's number 2 search engine on the planet after Google. It is evergreen content. So if I posted 2 years ago, 5 years ago, it's still being watched to this day because it's going to be there forever in the search results. It has the fastest trust because if you see me on video, you can see who I am as a person, my body language, my everything. So this is super, super powerful. And congrats to you, Brian, for having that appointment. Don't knock them dead. And my pleasure. And then for the wealth chart, Izzy, we can do that tomorrow on our daily huddle. I don't want to. If you have time, I can do it Tuesday, but we'll do it tomorrow for sure. Higher bar of entry. Most people don't do YouTube marketing because they don't make videos. That means you have a higher chance of being successful there because people are too afraid or they just don't want to do it themselves. So less competition. You have exponential growth. I have videos I've gotten thousands and thousands of views, even though I'm a brand new user. So having this opportunity to have massive growth is powerful. Also, you use shorts. Shorts are super powerful to get exponential growth as well. And then you can have as much sub count as you want to. There is no limit on how many people can follow you and vice versa. And it has a high conversion rate in the industry. My YouTube has 300 people on there, and I probably convert more on my YouTube based on numbers than I do on Facebook, we have 5,000 friends at. So kind of tell you how powerful YouTube is as a whole. Then TikTok is also a really powerful one too. Again, high rivalability. You can be a brand new person and reach millions of people. Linda Celia says her 7 posts ever made over 1 million people. In one post, reached over 1 million people, and her 7 posts ever made. No one knew who she was. Now her follower count was like 25,000 people or like 200,000 people, I think. So TikTok is really, really powerful. And you post 1 to 2 times a day, you get picked up and blow up really quickly. And then content creation is, again, the biggest cornerstone behind this. And a lot of ways to do content creation. One is research. Is going out to places on your website and say breakthrough broker. Right? Breakthrough broker is free through EXP. Come to this website, I can see all the content they already made. By looking at this content, I can find content for myself to use for free, and also can see what they're talking about and use those strategies for myself. So you can log in with EXP. It's free again to use this and see all the stuff that we have here super, super quickly. We have your engagement posts, testimonials, your events, lead generation, all one spot. You can just literally pick and use this for content. You have blog content even. Like come on here, just copy and paste the content as of my stuff and allow to because it's used for it. Okay, thank you. So I need content on this one on here as well, and it's fine content to use. Click on the button and post it to my wall, change some stuff, add my own information to it too, add my picture to it, and there we go. I have content now that I can literally just copy and paste and add, or make better if I want to as well. So a lot of easy ways to get content, and also is research. And by doing this kind of research, I can find what to talk about. I can also come to Google and research Realtor. Can we shadow this content on S&M? Oh, sell? Yeah, so you can sell that for free. So you can sell everything you want to for Breakthrough Broker, also EXP Marketplace, and my content and Melanie's content. You can sell our stuff too and use your own spin to it. I come down here to research a Realtor. There's 6 million views a month. I can come down here and see what's trending. I can see that Realtor.com rental is trending, definitions trending. I made a whole post about Realtor. What is a Realtor? What does it actually mean? That's one post. I know at least 8,000 people a month by doing this kind of content. Or Realtor in Austin. Or I can type in Realtor tips. Or agent attraction, I know 13 tips. I come to this page and do a whole video on each one, or a whole content piece on each one myself in my own words. Tips for buyers and sellers, new Realtor tips, salary, what I'm being paid, day in life from a Realtor. So this is an easy way to get some inspiration and some strategies on what to talk about. Find a mentor, cool. I'm gonna talk about mentorship. Our EXP, we're working with us. You have 7 mentors above you, help you for free. Again, I'm adding content and value while also showcasing why EXP is the best. I can tell you your brand, how that works, work your spill, all different strategies I can use for myself and make better. That's one way to get content, is researching or always working. Another one is copycats. Become a copycat, guys. I always say this, especially now, like, don't recreate the wheel. Just add your own spin to it. There's no reason to recreate the wheel. Just make your own spin to it and go with it. That is the best way to really get ahead, because nothing out there, the best thing that works is already works. So don't kind of make it, let's make it better, make it your own. So again, same that strategy. If I go to YouTube, also this page, I can see what's already working, make blog posts on that, or make posts on that and make it better. I go to YouTube and type in Realtor tips. And by doing this, I can see who's making content in that niche, watch the videos, see the blog posts and so forth, and just rip off and duplicate. So my mentor, Elizabeth Riley, is #1 in Austin, Texas, #5 in EXP. And she says it's all about rip off and duplicate. So I will come to these places and type in Realtor marketing. This is my niche. I will see people like Mike Sarad and Jaime and so forth and Kyle Handy talking about Realtor marketing. I'll see what they're talking about and make my own videos, or own content based on that. It says 36,000 views, 7 social media marketing ideas for real estate agents. So right there, I can use that for myself. The 5 best marketing strategies, 172,000 views. I can come in here and get ideas and make it better than what I already have for themselves and do my own spin to it. This is an easy way to get a lot of clients for myself and agents myself too, either way. Or if I'm gonna do for home buyers and sellers, it could be making videos on home tours. So let's show you this guy. He's in Austin, Texas. He is kind of a brand new agent, not really, but his first year of EXP, he said that he did over 55 transactions, I believe, and like over millions and millions of dollars of production. And all he does is he makes content on houses. 9,000 views, 7,000 views, leaving California, 1 year review, moves to Texas. I would literally make the same exact video, probably change some stuff around, and then have my own spin to it. And by doing that, I can now rank super high, and I know it's already working for him. 9,000 views, 181,000 views. So I can see this video worked for him. I'm gonna make the same exact video with my own personality, my own spin to it, and do it that way. And so you guys know how easy this is, all he did was went to a house. For the first 1 minute, he talked. He said, "Hey, what's going on, Austin, Texas, home buyers and sellers? I want to help you see the best houses here in Austin, Texas. You want to love this property." And by doing that, he built credibility, because you're on video, people think you are the authority. We're used to seeing politicians and business people on TV, not just everyday people like us on there instead. So the first minute or so, he's on there talking and doing stuff. And then the rest of the video is just him walking through the house, not even on the screen. You see it now, it's him talking about the house, first minute or so. And then afterwards, you come back to the video after he's done speaking. It's just him with a camera looking at the house and walking through it. And he's talking over the video on the back end. But honestly, though, you could just do music if you wanted to on top of this. That way, you can still see the house, music is playing, and then at the end of the video, come over here and then talk again. Say, "Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you need help with any of your needs, come to all 50 states and 18 different countries." So right there, I'm pitching them again by talking to them on that front. Just an easy way to get clients He had 180,000 views, and I bet you a lot of his clients came from this one video alone. That's one strategy for yourself. So here, call, text, email. He's pitching right now on using him as an agent. And this listing was not his. He asked another agent to market the property. And by doing that, he was able to get a lot of clients coming to him. That's one way for home buyers and sellers attraction. And for agent attraction, just doing tips about marketing or EXP tips and so forth. Why you join EXP? So YouTube is crazy, crazy powerful. I love YouTube. I also be in copycat. And then types of content for you guys to know. You have value, educational posts is one kind of content. Is my favorite kind of content. I always like making content about value and education. Next one is authority and trust. Is saying your testimonials, what you're doing, and why they should trust you and listen to you. Is big authority. Me saying my team over 100 people and that I reached over millions of people, builds authority. Me saying I've sold a house for 150K over asking price is building authority. One is lifestyle. Is if you're into being a vegan, post about that, or yoga, post about that, or hiking, have lifestyle. People want to know that you're a real person. They buy from you, not because of your company or because of what you talk about all the time about real estate or the house you're looking at, because they like and trust you as a person, as your brand. Next one is static content. So there's two major pillars of content. There's static and dynamic. Static content is what I made a week ago that I'll post again. It's pre-made content that is about this anything, about value, educational, doesn't really matter. Dynamic content though is like, I just made this on the fly today. I made a live video, it's dynamic, it came out of nowhere, or like a new announcement. Zillow just crashed. I'm making a video about that. Or Grant Cardone just joined EXP, or EXPCon just happened. There's 5,000 agents at EXPCon, and we all got to see each other and connect with each other and hear great stories. It's dynamic content, it's on the fly. Next one is motivational. I will talk about my past, being homeless off and on from 18 until 18 years old is motivational. Or saying you become the next billionaire in your family, or you can do this, or you can make it happen, is motivational content. Throwaway content is kind of the same thing, but instead of like trying to inspire them, it could just be like, look at my dog, it's so cute. Or look at this awesome food, it's so amazing. Just making content that's kind of throwaway posts. And then lastly, authentic and personal posts. What is your story? What is your why? Why are you doing this? What do you care about? What is you going through? People want to know that you're a real person and actually you're not just another agent in a suit or in a dress. So these are the main pillars of content to kind of focus on. And then of course, copywriting. So actually I'm gonna do a whole video on this, another mastermind, because it's already 12:15. I thought I'd be done by now. So I'm gonna do a whole nother one on copywriting, because this is honestly a training by itself. And Melanie is a master at that. You hope to make $100,000 in one day before, you said? How much was it? Can't hear you.
Something like that.
Yep. So copywriting, she made one of her clients over $100,000 in one day, all through copywriting. So I have her help me on that training next week or so. And then, guys, tools that you have to use for your arsenal. One is Canva. I use Canva every single day for videos, for my thumbnails, for my posts just online. I have a training on my YouTube channel all about Canva, and so does Melanie. I think also Audrey might have one too. If not, I know that she's a master at making graphics. She's really good at doing that. So you can talk to her too. So Canva is really powerful. Our next one we can use too is TubeBuddy. This is for YouTube. It lets me understand my what's going on in my back offices on YouTube. And it's free to use, guys. On YouTube, come over here. This is TubeBuddy. I can see my milestones. I can see my keyword explorer, so I can see if posting about EXP Realty would be good or not. And it would tell me if it is a good thing to talk about. So I can do more research on that front. So now I'm saying it's poor. There's a lot of search volume, but a lot of competition as well. So let's say EXP for new agents. And now it's probably a lot better. It's almost 20. So then you see what to post about, get a higher ranking, super quick, and not be stuck on the bottom of the queue. 29 is a little bit higher, lower search volume. So you can see here, I can kind of pick and play around and see what to talk about on this. I see home tours. And see this one is being searched a lot. And I know it's searched a lot, I should talk about that. Or Zillow, or Grant Cardone. This is a pretty good one. 68. So I can talk about home tours and do home tours as well. So a lot of different strategies for us to do more research to TubeBuddy. Also, TubeBuddy is going to tell me how many hits I'm getting every day, an hour on my newsfeed. Normally it would pop up for us, but I think it's loading. But it's telling me how many a lot of views or not on my page. Make it load up again. So TubeBuddy is super powerful and it's free while it's loading for you guys. And my Zoom is definitely making it a little bit slower. So I'm gonna move on for now. Next one we have is vidIQ. vidIQ is also another thing for YouTube. It's also free to use. And this is what I'm going to show you right now, actually. It helps you understand on what to talk about and how your views actually working for you. So it'll tell me if I got less views this month than last month, or what videos I was making was working for me. So hopefully it loads. It's going so slow. Probably like a million windows open too, so that probably doesn't help. Okay, so normally when it's working properly, down here be a little pop down telling me 100 out. Here we go. You can see in the past 2 days, I got new 2 subscribers. I got 200 minutes watched in the past 400 minutes watched in the past 2 days alone. Got a lot of views this morning. And see how many shifts I got in the past 48 hours, how many hours been watched on my YouTube content in the past 12 months. It's gonna show me all my analytics on what's going on my page. Our next one is gonna be our keywords everywhere. Oops, keywords everywhere. This does cost money, but it's super valuable for making content and YouTube content. So if I type in Realtor marketing, I can find out how many searches I get every single month with this piece of keywords. So this is searched every 720 a month. You want to be in between 500 to no more than 100,000 searches a month. If you're too high past that, you won't beat the competition. If you're too low, it's almost not worth it. I want to make sure I'm at a spot where it's like 700, 2,000, 10,000, 50,000 people a month looking for that. And use that for my keywords on YouTube. Right here is real estate digital marketing, 2,000. I'm going to use that for sure on my videos, on my content, and so forth. I know it's already being looked for. Next one is Facebook ads. Again, guys, a whole training for you in our Royal Circle group. I usually charge $5 a month to do Facebook ads for people, and for you, it's totally free to get on my training for that. So make sure you guys do the trainings and also the 6-week marketing plan, which is going to be a combination of YouTube and also Facebook ads. Have your clients coming to you on demand. Yeah, YouTube ads as well. YouTube ads is kind of like Google. It's kind of like Google was back in the 90s. It's like a penny a click. It's super, super cheap, and it's not too hard to use. I will try and make a video about this as well in the future for you guys on how to do YouTube marketing. You have Mojo. Mojo is pretty cool. It's a free app for your phone, and you can make your stories nicer. With Mojo, I can post my story, and now instead of just being a still picture, it will have a pop-up for it, be more animated, and have more borders and so forth. When I used to my marketing agency, I was selling super hard. I use this app all the time to kind of grow my business and get more people to see my stories, engage, and so forth. So Mojo is super, super powerful, and a lot of options on there for you. And then, guys, I believe that social media will change your life and your business, but you have to make sure you get to work on it. It only works if you work. And if you spend 10 minutes a day making one piece of content, you will see a drastic improvement in your life and your business. When I start making content, I get stopped at Walmart. I get stopped at the gym. I get stopped at networking events where people know who I am because of my content. I want you all to be the kings and queens of your area, because you are. And making that content will show them who you are, so they can come talk to you too and have that brand exposure. Now, I know it's a long, long training. So any questions from you guys that can answer first?
Hey, I have a question, Darwin.
Uh-huh.
So I saw that on the Craigslist ads. Sorry, just a second. There is this echo. Okay, so I saw that on Craigslist ads. You said, okay. Can you hear me now?
I can. Loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. On the Craigslist ad, you were saying who is a listing agent. Can you post those ads by other agents, other listing agents on your website and say that they are the listing agents?
Well, every listing is already on your website. So it's already there in the entire MLS, not just EXP. It's overall, every listing is already there. Now, you are not for compliance on the entire point. You're not supposed to market other agents' listings that are outside EXP.
Okay, but the EXP listings, can I market on my website? I just got my website set up, so I did not know that all the listings are there on my website.
Yeah, so if I go to the KV Core and I go to my website, every single property that is on the MLS is already there. So my website, I come down to the bottom, every single listing is already there. So you want to do is not think about marketing the listing on your website, is how to drive traffic to your website. That way people come into your website and see what's going on. And by doing the Craigslist and the groups, is an easy way to drive traffic to your website so you can opt in, become a new client.
Got it. Okay.
And
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. Is an easy way to get a lot of clients. Brian, who just left, had a meeting right now for a client because he's been doing this a lot. He posts like 5 a day to his Facebook groups and to Craigslist. And by doing that, clients come to him, asking him for more information and selling properties. Derek has closed like 3 or 4 deals already in the past month or so by doing this. So it's the easy way to get a lot of clients come to you for free, super fast. It's posting to groups.
But do you So I think here, if it's entire MLS, then you have listings from all the areas where you don't even work, right? Or is it just the areas or the MLS that you have?
So this is my MLS. So this is Austin Board of Realtors. And for you,
Okay.
it'd be Austin Board of Realtor, but for like someone in Dallas, it'd be like Dallas Board of Realtors. And I can do my listings, which I only have one, I'm marketing in real estate, or I can do company listings, or I can do all listings. And by doing different strategies, this is everybody inside of the whole entire brokerage, all the brokerages, not just EXP. This is everybody. But I would just do your company listings and talk to EXP agents. Now, for Audrey's point, that is fine to do a open house for a different agent outside of EXP. I honestly think for agent attraction, it is better because then you can network with them and have them bring your team. Now, EXP wants you to not do that because of liabilities. That's the only reason why they only do EXP people stuff. But my on Monday, I do home tours every Monday with Melanie, and it's not EXP homes. It's just anybody who has a luxury house. So you won't get in trouble for doing other people's listings as well. So you can do it. It's just they want you to do EXP people only.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Any other questions for you guys?
Jordan, may I give my opinions in this question? Because before we talked with Melanie about this, and she gave me good advice to go to email list, find or contact to TV Core to contact first this agent what you're going to promote the house, and ask them if you can market this listing on your website. I think it would be better.
No, definitely. I think I've probably been more clear. You have to ask the agent first. You can't.
You need to ask first if it's okay with them.
Yep, you can't just market a property without talking to them first. So this is why I said earlier, when you go to like, my off company listings, I'm gonna go by name, and instead of asking 10 agents for one property at a time, I'm gonna ask Victor because he has 5 properties. I'm asking this Victor, I can market all his properties at one time because I asked to market his properties for him. It's kind of easy way to get a lot more numbers super fast. And right here is his name and his number. I can text him, hey Victor, awesome properties. Can I market it for you? Like, sure thing. Or hey, could I open a house for you? Sure thing. Either way works. Any other questions or comments? None? Okay. Well then, I first off remember to subscribe to my channel and also Mary's channel as well. We post weekly content every single week for you guys. That is not inside of the Royal Circle, where it is, but there's more content on both places for you guys for more resources and advice. And always, guys, your kings and queens, abundance is your birthright. We're going to do a quick breakout room with all of us on it real fast. You guys talk to each other, network, ask questions, and so forth. Let me get that started for you guys. And I'll see you guys in about I'll see you guys pretty soon in a couple of minutes. It's acting a little slow today. Hold on. There you go.